Next week is Work Zone Awareness Week. States around the country want drivers to slow down in work zones and watch out for the roadway workers.
Well, the theme this year is respect the zone so we all get home. And joining us this morning to talk about Work Zone Awareness Week is Morris King and Vaquito. Thank you so much for being here. He is so cute. Talk about this message that you and Vaquito want to drive home this next week.
So next week is National Work Zone Awareness Week, and Vaquito and I are out doing engagements. We've got a press conference coming up with the DOT on Monday. Next week is full of activity, and the message that we're trying to get out is for people to slow down and pay attention in work zones. There's so many distractions while we're driving, whether it's a cell phone or even the electronics in a car. The cars are so intelligent now. So we just want people to slow down and pay attention and be aware that there's people working on the road and to try to avoid injury or death.
You know, and you mentioned distractions, but also people just get annoyed. You know, it's sad, but it's true that people driving, you know, you're going somewhere, you got to get there, and all of a sudden there's a situation in the road that you got to slow down for.
It is, and in today's world, it seems like we're always in a rush, you know, and even if it's not a phone or a radio adjustment or a child or someone in the back seat that you need to tend to, maybe it's something at work that's on your mind or something that happened before you left your home, and we're distracted and we're focusing on everything except the roadway. And so Work Zone Awareness Week is trying to get people to just remember to, when you're driving, to focus on the roadway and to remember that, particularly when you're in work zones, to pay attention, because you're within sometimes 3, 4, 5 feet of running over someone.
That's exactly right. And being in those work zones, tickets, those fines are pretty high if you're even speeding through one.
They are, and there's some legislation that has passed where the tickets double when you're in a work zone, for sure. And you know, there's still problems on the highway with seat belts and tailgating, and of course all that comes into play if there's an accident. So we're just trying to get people to pay attention and really be aware that these are work zones and people are working there.
Well, if you run up on that situation and you find yourself just annoyed or anxious or whatever, what you got to do is you think about Vaquito and how sweet, what a sweet dog Vaquito is right here.
He is so sweet.
Yeah, so Vaquito, we have a program that we do statewide. I started it with my dog Millie. Millie has retired, so Vaquito is going to slide in there and do his best to take over that role. And so, you know, one of the things we do there is with the animals, it's a social bridge engagement. We come in with the animal and people seem to pay attention to what our message is, and we've got a message that we give to children as well to call out the drivers. But bringing the animals in definitely creates a situation where people want to pay attention, at least to hear the message.
Exactly, and it makes them feel a little better.
Correct.
You know? All right.
So
we appreciate it. Respect the zone. Again, the theme for National Work Zone Awareness Week coming up next week. Morris King, our guest, and Vaquito. Very, very cool. Oh, it's a big sweetie.
Oh.
All right. Thanks for being here, Morris. We've got more to come in just a moment. Stay with us.